Guys, we got some big speculation and news. Binance has fallen below that magic 212 price point. And a lot of you were saying to me that that was Binance and CZ's liquidation point, and that if it fell below that point, it was going to be destroyed and collapsed. Well, today it did actually fall below that point. Right now I think it's slightly above it, but it did fall below 210 for a little while. So, well, it's actually below 212 right now. If you look at live coin watch, it's actually 210. So why is the market completely collapsing? Why isn't Binance completely collapsing? Because some people have told me that they got Venus protocol to actually put money in it. Now, I don't actually believe that. I don't think Binance really is that close to collapse or anywhat close to collapse. And I'm not really sure about the rumors of their leverage positions of CZ. I feel like a lot of people are just spreading that FUD in hopes of bringing Binance down so it'll collapse the market, which by the way would actually be good for most people, which would actually like collapse the market so they can buy in at really low prices. But I do believe that Binance might be trying to bring the price down themselves. I know this sounds crazy, but there is actually a good reason for it. There was a hacker that stole millions of dollars from Binance, but he put it in leverage positions, and he did lose a lot of that money via liquidations because he was bullish on it, and obviously the market went bearish, so he got annihilated. But he still has plenty of money left, and I do believe he is still in seriously leveraged positions. So Binance, CZ, and Co. might actually want to bring the price down so he gets annihilated, because if he gets annihilated, then he won't be able to sell those coins. And right now, I do not think he is exiting those leverage positions. I don't know if he's stupid or what, but it does not look like he is going to exit those leverage positions. So that's the thing with Binance right now. Some people do believe that it's in trouble. I personally do not think it's actually in trouble at all. Binance has other backing, and plus their exchange is fully backed, as many audits have actually shown in the past. Plus they were able to open up redemptions. So the thing is, like, I'm fairly confident with Binance and BNB right now. Yes, there is always some reason to caution, because where there's smoke, there's fire. But it does not look like that 212 price point was a liquidation point. Also, you do have to realize that people told me that the 212 was a liquidation point. Actually, before 212, people told me that 220 was a liquidation point, and that didn't happen either. So pretty much, I think they're just making up FUD to try to FUD Binance down, and it might actually be working to Binance's advantage if they're trying to liquidate this hacker, which I think they have been for a while, because I think I did hear on the news that he lost something like $50 million in one day on a leveraged long position on Binance. So it looks like it's actually working pretty well for him. I think like Binance might have actually blocked that account on BSC or something, and now he's putting it all in leverage. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but they really, really want to liquidate this guy. And he looks like he is playing right into their hands. So would I be worried about Binance? No. Would I be careful? Yes. Would I put all my money in BNB? No. And the other thing is, Binance in Europe is having withdrawal issues because of payment processors. Obviously, I think the governments are putting pressure on these payment processors to try to shut Binance down, but it's not going to work because Binance actually has jurisdiction and legality in 18 territories. So they have a pretty good safe haven, but they're definitely trying to decrease the market share to promote their own products or to promote their own exchanges within their own country. At least that's my opinion on what they're doing. So yeah, Binance liquidation, probably not happening, but I had to do this segment because so many people the last few days were telling me that if Binance fell below X price, it would be destroyed and CZ would be liquidated. But that does not look like it has happened yet. Just watch it happen now since I made this video. But anyways, that's my thing with Binance. Friends.Tech seems to actually be kind of a scam. Why do I say Friends.Tech seems to be kind of a scam? Well, because they don't have a privacy policy for one, and the team's completely anon for two, and Friends.Tech and Base just seem to have leaked over, it's not really Base's fault, but Friends.Tech seems to have leaked over 101,000 wallet addresses from its users. So not much privacy going on there for you privacy buffs, man. they've actually garnered over $1 million in fees in the last 24 hours, and it does seem to be like the next hype influencer coin. Now, Friends.Tech, I don't think actually has a coin on the market. They did do some kind of an airdrop of a reward token, and I think you can buy and sell the reward token, and I think they use that reward token incentive to actually get a lot of people to sign up on their website. But now a lot of those people's information is actually leaked, and when you have leaked information, you have an anon dev team without a privacy policy, that spells bad things. Also, you did have to let them kind of like tweet and retweet for you, and also register with your Google or Apple account. It looks like they are just farming a lot of data, and maybe they're even leaking or selling that data. So I would not trust them as far as I can throw them. And let me tell you something, I cannot throw them very far. So Friends.Tech, definitely not something I would be looking to invest in. Yeah, like it's just this new fly-by-night operation, or like that sprung up overnight. Huge promotion by Twitter influencers and crypto influencers, which I would actually put a lot of caution on, because they actually might be paid to promote this thing. I would really put caution on projects that a lot of influencers are seeming to basically push all at once, because you can run these huge ad campaigns. Yes, they do cost a lot, but if you actually attract millions of users to your website, collecting $1 million of fees in one day, and then mining all this information, you can make bank with it. And I think nefarious people are definitely taking advantage of desperate people in crypto, desperate to make a buck or two, and they're really profiting off this. I'm definitely not a huge fan of this. I think like this is bad for the industry overall, but I would not sign up for Friends.Tech right now just for the airdrop. There seems to be some serious issues in there, and there's no one you can actually go to resolve these issues, because, well, you know, the team's anon, so you can't really do anything on that end. So yeah, definitely like a bit of problems with Friends.Tech. Definitely wait on it. And if you want the airdrop that bad, sign up with like a fake Google or Apple account, and basically like let them take your throwaway Twitter account rather than your main Twitter account. So I would not give them any of my real information. Make a fake profile and get that airdrop, and maybe like make a secondary auxiliary address that you don't really mind having revealed if you're going to do this Friends.Tech thing. But it does look like somewhat of a scam, and I would be extremely careful if you were able to deal with them. And last of all, but not least of all, the Terra Luna website was hacked. I think it's Terra.money. This was announced by the team. If you get any emails with Terra Luna, do not answer them and do not reply. They are probably phishing emails, and you will probably get screwed if you answer them at all. So definitely not something you should even consider answering at this point, because I think that will actually result in you basically like getting phished and losing a lot of your cryptocurrency. I think this might be the nail in the coffin for Terra Luna. I mean, obviously Terra Luna was already disgraced with the whole Do Kwon thing, and even though that Do Kwon is no longer part of the project, his stench still surrounds the project, and I don't think they'll ever really get rid of it. Plus, you have this bad reputation now, so I think Terra Luna is pretty much history at this point, and I would definitely not I would definitely not invest in that platform. I know there are some developers of Terra Luna that watch my channel, but with this hack, I think the reputation is even more tarnished than before, and it's going to be hard to attract new investors. I would have never invested in Terra Luna anyways. I think like damaged goods is damaged goods, and you should just let it be and leave it alone. But there are some people that want to revive the ecosystem, mostly people that lost money in the first big drop and are hoping to get it back. But Terra is not going to rise to the heights it did before the drop, and this one is another blow for Terra Luna. So that project I would just definitely avoid, both Terra Luna and Terra Classic at this point. But the main news today was the Binance BNB thing. There was a lot of fear about it. People were saying that like part of the reason that Bitcoin, people were saying they were going to go down like $15,000 or $12,000, which by the way is not happening, because they thought that Binance would actually get liquidated. And Binance obviously like is doing okay right now. And all the rumors surrounding it seem to be false. But the thing about like Binance actually trying to push the price low to liquidate a hacker, that part definitely might actually be true because that is a very, very convenient way to get rid of a hacker that has a lot of BNB. And BSC has been actually like compromised before as well. So it's not really that surprising. Probably wouldn't get in on any BSC projects, maybe besides PancakeSwap, but even for PancakeSwap, I would actually avoid it right now because of the legal troubles that Binance is actually in. But it could just be their secret stealth assassin mode right now for Binance to actually like get rid of the problems with this hacker and the large amount of BNB that he actually has leveraged. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.